I couldn't pay the rent and now I'm being evicted. Can I get help paying to stop the eviction? You can apply for emergency rental assistance from your local Department of Social Services, DSS. You must show that you're being evicted because you owe back rent, arrears. DSS requires court papers or a letter from your landlord threatening to sue you if you do not pay. The letter from your landlord should have a breakdown of the exact months and amounts that you owe. The letter does not have to be a formal court document. You must have a future ability to pay the rent. Also, in most cases, DSS does not have to help you if you have had assistance with rent arrears in the past 5 years. DSS might ask for the money back, either by recouping future cash assistance or by having you sign a repayment agreement. DSS must interview the same day you apply if you tell them you have an emergency. They must give you a written notice the same day. DSS must tell you if they need more documentation from you and give you a written list with the due date. DSS must also give you a notice if they deny your application. How can I get help with moving storage expenses? DSS can sometimes help with moving expenses and storage. Go to your local DSS office. DSS can only pay for moving expenses if you are moving to a less expensive apartment or if you're under extreme circumstances. Extreme circumstances can include eviction, homelessness, transition out of a shelter, leaving a dangerous or abusive environment, natural disasters, building condemnation, or serious medical conditions that require different housing arrangements. You will need 2 quotes from moving companies for your application. DSS can provide you with a list of approved movers. If you need help with storage, DSS can help you while you are in a temporary living situation. You are not eligible if you are in congregate care program or if you have a temporary assistance sanction. DSS will only pay for essential household items, including furniture, appliances, personal papers, clothing, etc., for your household size. How can I get help with security for a new apartment? DSS may provide a security agreement. A security agreement is an agreement DSS makes with you and your landlord, promising to pay damages or unpaid rent you owe when you move out. In return, the landlord will let you move in without paying cash security deposit. If you get a security agreement and DSS ends up having to pay your landlord, it may be an overpayment you have to pay back. DSS only provides a security agreement if you are moving to a cheaper place or if you are in extreme circumstances. For DSS, extreme circumstances include eviction, homelessness, transition out of a shelter, leaving a dangerous or abusive environment, natural disasters, building condemnation, or serious medical conditions that require different housing arrangements. You cannot get a security agreement after you move in, take possession of the apartment. Make sure you complete the application process and get the approval before you move in. Can I get assistance with transportation and childcare when I'm looking for temporary housing? If you have a minor child, DSS must help you with the transportation or childcare costs to search for permanent housing. I have no place to stay. What can I do? If you have no place to stay, go to your local DSS office. They must give you shelter placement as long as you are eligible. You can contact 211 in Erie, Wyoming, and Orleans counties if you need shelter when DSS is closed. Evenings, nights, weekends, and holidays. Contact Community Missions if you are in Niagara County. Their phone number is 716-285-3403. You can contact shelters directly and ask for a bed. Not all shelters require an approval from ECDSS. How do I know if I'm eligible for shelter? You must apply for shelter at DSS. The application process varies, but you should go in person if at all possible. You will need to fill out the application. Be sure to mark "No place to stay," "homeless" on the front, and anything else that applies to you. DSS must do an interview and assessment the same day you apply. They must also give you a written notice with their decision the same day you apply. You must be able to verify your identity, your citizenship or immigration status, and who is in your household. The DSS may already have that information if you get any benefits from them, for example, SNAP or temporary assistance. DSS may ask for more information. You should tell them if you do not have it and ask for a pre-investigation placement so that you have time to get the documents. Tell your worker if you need help getting documents. The worker must help you if you cannot get the documents yourself. Tell your worker if you need any reasonable accommodations for a disabling condition. For example, people with mobility difficulties may need a first floor placement. Your worker must discuss this with you and tell you whether they can give you the accommodation in writing.